Hello and welcome back to the series of machine learning with Python. I am Shruti and I am your instructor for this course. So today we are going to cover the concepts related to the multiple linear regression. So theoretical concepts are already we have reviewed. So with implementation part we are going to cover some concepts related to multiple linear regression. So let's begin.
Here you learn about a linear regression. So started with the linear regression and then show you the way how it works. Finally we implemented the simple linear regression model in Python. So simple linear regression is the simplest implementation of regression model. So it does not perform well for many types of data. That is the data with more than two variables. So you cannot always use it. So instead you need to use other regression models. Okay, so let's see what are the other regression models. So we have other regression model, one of which is multiple linear regression. So multiple linear regression is closely related to a simple linear regression. So there is the difference between simple linear regression and multiple linear regression is that in the number of independent variables. Okay, so simple linear regression model predicts the value of your dependent variable based on the value of the single independent variable. So in case of your multiple linear regression, the value of dependent variable is predicted on more than one independent variable. So here you can see. Okay, the concept of multiple linear regression can be understood by using this formula. Y is equals to b1 b0 plus b1 b1 x1 b2 x2 up to bn xn. So in this equation, y is a single dependent variable. It depends on more than independent variable, that is your x1 x2 up to xn. Okay, so now let's do it together. We have a data set called startup.csv. With this video, I will share the links from where you can download the data set. So the data set contains the profit earned by 50 startups. So there are several expenditures value. So let's have so we have this data set which includes this R&D spend, administrative, marketing spend, stat, profit. Okay, from this data set, we require to build a model that would predict the profit earned by the startup and their values and their various expenditures like R&D spend, administration spend, marketing spend, and clearly we can understand that it is a multiple linear regression problem as it is having a more than one independent variables. Let's take your profit as a dependent variable and put it in the equation or put it in this equation. So the concept will more clear to you. So profit is your dependent variable and put other attributes as your independent variable like R&D spend, administration and marketing spend. So these are your independent variable. From this equation, I hope you are understand the regression process a bit clearer. So let's jump. So the first process is to pre-process the data. So again we'll do that pre-processing of the data. That means importing the essential libraries. Again we'll import the data set and there are total 50 records in this data set. So now here you can see the output of this data set like this. So fourth column contain the categorical variable which are not suitable to apply directly for the fitting the model. So we need to encode these variables. Okay, that means here the categorical variable is state, so which we cannot directly apply to the model. So we need to encode it. So for encoding it, so to encode this categorical variable into the numbers, we will use the label encoder. Okay, so yeah, here again we are extracting the dependent and independent variable. So yeah, here you can see you have to encode the categorical variable using the label encoder. So, but it is not sufficient because it still has some relational order which may create some wrong model. So, in order to remove this problem, we'll use one more encoder, that is your one hot encoder, which will create the dummy variables. So, you can see here the values of states is changed from this New York, California, Florida, New York to this values. Okay, so you can encode the values, but here you can again, whenever you are encoding the value, you will get the output. The state column has been covered into the dummy variables. I'm sorry, this is your state column, that is 1.0, 0.0, 0.0, 1.0, like this. So this is your dummy. Here the dummy variable is created, that is in the form of your 0 and 1. So each dummy variable column is corresponding to one state. So we can check it by comparing it with the original data set. So the first data set, here we can see there is a New York, California, Florida, New York, Florida, and here we'll get 1.0, 0.0, 0.01, that means in the form of 0 and 1. So we should not use all the dummy variables at the same time. So it must be less than 1, the total number of dummy variables. So else it will create a dummy variable trap. So now we are writing this code to avoid the dummy variable trap. So let's run this. So we'll get this output. Okay, so we do not remove the first dummy variable, then it may introduce a multi-collinearity in the model. So we'll run this. So here you can see we are avoiding the dummy variable trap. So here you will get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 columns, and here we are avoiding this dummy variable trap. Now we are splitting our data set into training and testing. For training, our training size is 80% of the values we are giving it for the training, and for the testing we are using a 20% of size of variables. So after splitting the data set, now it's time to fit the multiple linear regression to the training set. So here we are fitting the model in the training set. So now let's the final step is to evaluate the model, how it predicts the outcome according to the test data, like this. So here you can check the scores for the training data set as well as the testing data set. So for the training data set, you will get the accuracy of 95%, and for the testing score you will get a 93.67, that is near about 94%. So here you can see a model has made some close predictions and some bad predictions, but you can improve the quality of the prediction by choosing a multiple linear regression technique.
So these are the concepts of machine learning with Python. I hope you are enjoying the videos. Please keep learning, enjoy learning, and please do not forget to press the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe the channel. Thank you.